Always a risky idea.
And we're live.
and we're live. Hello, America, and all the ships at sea.
Who are you, Jerry Nachman all of a sudden? Isn't that what he used to say?
I can't remember,
The guy on
but yeah.
MSNBC?
Oh no, I was thinking of the 30s,
This seemed more like L.
40.
Ron Hubbard or something.
Yeah,
Chris said, don't you bring in Scientology into my stream.
it's not doing that at
We're
all.
not going to have that.
Don't you Tom Cruise this stream, Chris.
I won't have it. I'll get my Switch.
I'll get my Switch. Oh God. Hey, I watched all Leah Remini's series, and I was quite convinced.
Sure,
Yeah.
series 2. I was ready to go kick some Scientology butt.
Dude, I have followed
Yeah, I
that
was gonna
shit
say,
for years.
where's what's his face's wife? That is pretty, scary.
Me and Heron went down the
That,
rabbit hole on that one back in like 2004. Like we
oh
found out about all that dirty stuff and Lisa
yeah,
McPherson and all that stuff. Oh my God. So dirty. All of it's just so
oh
dirty.
yeah,
And then I remember when I went out to California to see Jana. You remember Jana Dale?
Yes, I do.
I went out there to see her while she was out there doing extra, trying to get into acting, and she was doing a lot of extra stuff on TV. And so I got there, and like the first day, I went with her and the chick she was living with out there, who was doing modeling. And we were down there in Hollywood. We stopped to
Wow.
walk around there, and we stopped their little. They had like a little center down there on like near Hollywood and Vine down there by kind of by where the Grauman's Theater was or
I've seen
is.
pictures of it. It's been on that show, I think.
And
Anyway,
where they're just out on the street trying to recruit people. And dude, this one guy came up and approached Jana, and I went ballistic on this dude. I felt kind of bad later on. I was like, this is just a low level dude. He hasn't reached OT3. He's not aware of the aliens yet. You
Yeah.
know.
yeah.
But I was like, I was like, get away from us, get away from us. I was like ready to chase this dude down and beat him. Ugh. Anyway,
well, good.
so speaking of beating people, hang on here. Let's get a little music. Who wants to
May
give
the
us a
beatings commence.
Yeah, let the beatings commence. Who wants to give us a recap of what happened last time?
We got our asses kicked. There we go. So, all right. So we were on our way, um, uh, and oh shoot.
On our way.
Sorry.
We went
Actually,
to the
can you guys
Keats.
do?
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
in.
we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys go ahead. I gotta check in with my daughter. All right. Sorry.
Great way to get out of the recap.
Okay.
He starts speaking and then realizing he doesn't know anything about what happened last week, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, you guys take it over. I have to go kill a man." And then he,
Okay, I'll try. We were at the Lady Capernia's estate and ran into, and we're about to head to the Order of Esoterica base of operations. We ran into the General Lady and two of her knights, and we tried to bargain. Stokel was talking to him, and then she just zapped us. Got us to get in the portal, and then took us back basically to the same place where we were, where we previously fought. And
Rollville Manor.
Yep, and we did pretty good job. I think we had some good rolls, some good DPS. Brought her down quicker. I don't know if the DM expected that, but seemed like it was going well. But then she starts running from us. She goes up to the other bedroom. We chase her in there, and then she runs out. She's invisible.
She went invisible, yeah.
Yeah, she was invisible, so we were kind of running around looking for her, and she went to the bottom left bedroom, and then poof, was gone. And so
she met another, and
that's basically my clip
she
notes on
was
it.
gone.
If anybody wants to add more.
Soren went down somewhere in there, so I'm not sure that we did all the butt kicking.
Yeah.
I did a
Sure.
bunch. I didn't kick butt at all. I healed butts.
Well, the butts aren't going to
Yeah,
heal themselves.
No, no, they're not.
All right.
And maybe it was last adventure, but she mentioned Dara Van Aveline having been like captured and maybe
That
or
was
found out at least.
that was session before last.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lady Calpurnia had mentioned that while visiting the Order Esoterica that they had uncovered a traitor, a spy in their midst, someone named Dara von Avelaine, and you guys recognize that name as somebody that you told Jereza Spellsong, the Archmage of the Order Arcanum, that you would bring back if you could.
Yep.
Yep.
Out of the goodness of our hearts, and for 2,000 gold.
So you survived the extraplanar assassination attempt by the general and two of her guards, and then you guys decided to go right back to Lady Calpurnia's.
Yep. Back to the sepulcher.
Back to the sepulcher, and when we left, you guys were walking up and had just caught the attention of Hudson. Is that his name? Yeah, Hudson.
Yep.
Who looked a little shocked to see you. I don't think he was expecting you back.
Returned.
But yeah, you see him now, and he's run a hand over his head, kind of like what the hell's going on, and he just sort of nods pleasantly and waves.
See ya, Hudson.
Yes, hello. We did not expect to see the rest of you back.
Well, you took such good care of us, we couldn't stay away.
And he kind of nods a little awkwardly, you notice. Well,
Is there something wrong, Hudson?
No, what is it we can do for you?
Well, we were chasing after General Femerov. Have you seen her?
I've not, no.
What's the fastest way to get to her keep?
And he points off and towards the east. It was like the general and her forces are off in the keep. They're to the east.
Do you have any horses that we could use?
We do not.
Any magic carpets?
We do not.
Torka kind of kicks his foot and kind of like an aw shucks. Torka's kind of always wanted to ride a magic carpet.
Anyone who wants to can make a insight check.
Okay.
Based on the way he's acting. I'm
I'm
not going to force you guys to. If you're actually into the story and you want to know more, you can make an insight check. All right. So, Stokes got 21. Loomis and Torka are kind of staring off at the ground.
Yeah, we're talking about magic carpets.
Except there was no horses, I guess.
Soren's eating the paste. Cole, you notice that he seems a little awkward. You kind of get the feeling like he's not trying to be inhospitable or rude, but it's almost like they never expected to see you guys again, if that makes sense. And you start to wonder, well, why would he be like this? And you remember that during that awkward exchange between Soren and Lady Calpurnia, where Soren was like, hey, can we just come back here and bug you anytime we want? And Lady Calpurnia was like, oh, no. let's just enjoy the time we had and let's go our separate ways.
Our separate ways, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so, then you guys are suddenly back like a half hour later. And I think that's what Cole would pick up from Hudson's demeanor. Like he's not trying to be inhospitable, but at the same time, you get the feeling that like there's a limit to the hospitality, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
We've overstayed our
Yeah. So, guys, do you guys need anything here before we head to the keep? Because we probably should get over there pretty soon.
So, real quick, just to fill you guys in, you have just had a huge battle. Soren, for example, is down to 1 hit point.
Okay, so he should speak up when I say, do you guys need anything?
Yeah, Soren is like,
Um,
well, I got my ass handed to me.
I'm doing great.
Actually,
yeah, maybe if you,
Dragonborn.
What'd you say,
So-
Cole?
Can we take a short rest here? Is that enough for everybody?
So
maybe we should move out and take a short rest.
yeah, I'm thinking maybe. So can I like sort of whisper to Cole and Loomis, and Soren's just kind of eating paste, but
Yeah, you guys are like, you guys are at least 30 feet away from Hudson.
I would say, hey guys, maybe let's get out of here and maybe pop that tiny hut or something and short
like a
rest
plan to
there.
me.
I'm not feeling like we're welcome here. Like I don't think we're in
We should take
danger
off.
per se, but let's get out of here before we get in danger.
We should
Especially
run,
if we have to come back through here.
All right.
right?
Okay. I mean, tiny hut is normally like for a long rest, but we could use it for a short rest.
I mean,
But we don't
let's
want
get
to
out
like
of here
wake
maybe
up and be
talk
here.
about it in the fields or something. Let's start heading towards the.
Yeah. Like,
So,
get off the property
Trey-
is what I mean.
There's only so many
Okay.
so many long rests that you can actually take in a certain amount of time. You guys it's been too close to your last long rest, because remember, you already
Okay.
had one last
even-
night, and then you guys got up. Okay, well, we need to go find this place. Oh, look, it's
Yep.
the general. Oh, okay, well, we just had this fight. It's a little too quick to have another long rest.
I mean,
Okay.
I would argue out of character that if you're down to 1 hit point like Soren, it's not.
Well,
He could
I mean,
probably-
I mean, sure,
I'm being a
you
jerk.
might
I'm
want
being-
another one. Mechanically, you can only have one per 24-hour period.
No. I was just being silly.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, can we
Well,
give
let's
them a
I
potion?
vote
Does
that we
anyone
get
have
the
a
hell
potion?
out of here.
let's head east and then stop for a short rest. Right. We can use mechanically. We can use hit dice, and we can't do anything else. We can't take a long rest yet. Our bodies won't rest because we just woke up and got in this fight.
All right, so is that the plan?
Yeah, I think so. Unless anybody objects, let's do that. Let's go east and get away from this palace, and then we'll rest once we're on our own.
That sounds good to me.
All right, you guys start marching east, and it's actually a pretty place, a pretty artificial plain domain. But it also does feel artificial. Like it feels like like when you go to Disney World for the first time or Disneyland, and it's all very cool and you're immersed and it's breathtaking, but you can also tell it's not real.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that. But yeah, you make your way through eventually what appears to be a dense forest. As you're making your way east, you come across a stream. It's actually a nice, pretty little place.
Let's maybe take a short rest if we can. Soren's looking like hell.
All right, so
All right.
let's see here.
Hey, Soren, lick this tree. It will help you feel better. I promised to make him lick something when he took this half-hour break. So.
Yeah, Soren just starts licking stuff. That's fair.
Okay, good.
That's fair. I'm gonna roll
Okay.
Soren's hit dice for him.
Okay, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna sit on the rock and play my lute for the group, giving them Song of Rest, which is basically an extra D10. If you use any hit dice at all, you can roll a D10 and add that to your points.
Okay. Oh, good lord.
So I got 16 out of 1 hit die and a Song of Rest.
I rolled a 1 with my Song of Rest.
I did too.
So did Soren, Lawrence, and...
So I just take 1 less hit dice than I did because of the song.
No. It's if you use 1 hit die at all, you get the extra D10 for free.
If you're using hit dice to heal yourself, which you have, Loomis, you get to roll a 1d10 and add it.
Okay. Damn it. I clicked on the wrong one. There we go. Well, that was freaking better. That'll be good.
Oh, no, yeah, he'd be down. All right. So, what is that? 11, 13, 17, 23... 12 plus 35. All right. Soren Lawrenson is still, he's at about half health, but he's not going to drop dead anytime soon.
Says the man that wants him to drop dead.
I don't want Soren Lawrenson to drop dead. All right.
Yeah, he's unconscious many times.
Let's see. Yeah, that's good enough for now. I'll leave him some in case he wants to use some later.
I forget how piercing Loomis and Stokel's eyes are. Stokel has a playful, mischievous
must
look.
be the half elf. Must be part of the half elf look.
Yeah, whereas Loomis just looks like he's staring sexy into your soul.
All right. So you take your short rest. What song does Cole play for the Song of Rest? Hall of the Mountain King. What are we talking?
He might play an
Aqualung by Jethro
oldie
Tull.
like on the road to Crossington.
Okay.
And anywhere it has the word hero in it, he's gonna like overemphasize hero, not in quotes.
All right. So, you guys, what do you do? You want to keep heading east?
Yeah, let's get to this keep.
So you continue east, and it takes another couple hours, but eventually you find yourselves looking at a stone keep from across a meadow.
Well,
Same configuration, drawbridge, the moat around it.
Oh, hey, does anyone have a healing potion? I could gladly pay you Tuesday for today.
what happened to your hit die? You should just keep using them until you have full hit points.
No, just for later in case we're in a fight out of character.
Ah.
You know.
with my BA and
I don't want to use it now.
You hand him one and he just guzzles it down.
Yeah.
I'm checking yeah, Cole starts kind of looking through, and he says, "I got one potion of greater healing, and maybe you need it more than me, but I'm not sure about that."
Yeah.
I'll give him
I'll
mine.
keep it.
You keep yours.
He
I'll-
says,
I mean, I
I've
have
got
two.
one.
Sorry, I have two, and I could share one with you. That's what I
Okay.
meant to say.
All right.
Torque is
so
like, I only
potion of
use one hit
greater
point on
healing.
all my friends. I've still
I
got the bulk
will-
of mine to use on myself.
Pay you back.
I
Plus
wonder
a
how
beer,
he's-
Okay.
sir.
I wonder how many.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, potion of greater healing. I'm marking it off my sheet, so you better be putting it on yours.
I did. It's on there.
All right.
What were you saying, Torque?
I owe beer.
Why do I get the feeling Soren's got like 10 potions of greater healing?
Let me look.
Nope, fresh out, guys.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm trying to see if he actually has.
I have recently ordered and organized my inventory, but before that, it was pretty hard to find anything. You just had to read every single item.
What the
Mhm.
hell? Where did he get 4 days worth of elf meat?
I have elk meat on my page too.
Elk
meat.
or
Wait,
elf?
somebody.
I've
Yeah,
got-
wait. We don't do cannibals. We established it. It's like almost the only rule of Reginald.
Yeah.
We don't. I think that's either a typo or he's out of the club.
I have 5 days of elk meat.
I'm gonna put this in the Discord, just because I ran across that and it was disturbing.
Several elves gave up their penises for Christmas.
Easy,
Christmas,
easy,
What? What?
easy. We're on
Elf
Twitch.
meat?
We're on Twitch, dude.
Eh.
Yeah. Plus, they would have to go like 1,000 years without them.
He has no potions of
So
greater
what-
healing. That was all he had on his sheet. Oh, he has 2 regular potions of healing. I feel like he wouldn't give them up though.
No, there's not a prayer. I still have children's books.
All right. As you're looking across at the moat, you see on this side a couple of soldiers, and you can clearly see that they are soldiers with the Order Esoterica. Come out of this doorway. It looks, as they're coming out of this doorway, the first one opens the door and comes out, and the second one, it looks like is walking up behind him, like he's walking upstairs behind this guy, like they're coming from a sublevel. They haven't seen you yet. What would you guys like to do? Because you're
I'll
standing,
push my friends' heads down.
you're standing out in the
Hide.
open right now.
We'll
So,
hide behind some of that grass right there on the right.
all right. So you guys are going to try to hide behind some of the tall meadow grasses.
But nobody said the word stealth. That's key here. We're just gonna kind of dip down behind the grass.
All right, let me make a roll with their perception. If I can find them. There we go. So this is a contested roll. So to notice you, they just have to beat your stealth check. Oh, you chose not to make one. So they have rolled a 19, and one of them looks directly across the deeper part of this meadow, which really is more of a lake, and sees you, Cole, and you, Torka.
I'll stare right back at him with my piercing eyes.
And then he turns back to his
Nice.
friend, and it looks like he's trying to get his friend's attention, and then he points back to the rest of you.
Yeah, then I'll duck before the friend can see me, so he doesn't believe his friend.
Okay, you might need to make a stealth check.
Are we all making one?
Yeah, Torka, you need to make one as well.
Noted.
So you're pretty sure, John, that that one guy lost track of you.
Okay.
But you notice that he's kind of pointing over in Torka's direction, and you look over in Torka's direction, and you actually see the large shell coming up above the grasses.
Still sticky.
Your
Nice.
shell. And I whisper, "Hey,
All
buddy,
right.
your shell."
I kind of try and get my tummy on the ground.
All right. So while you're
Okay.
watching through the tall grasses, Cole, you see these two guards hurry back inside.
Okay. I'm gonna say let's go, guys, and just start approaching the front gate.
Okay.
The
So
drawbridge.
as you guys are approaching the front gate, the drawbridge over here is pulled up. It's almost like they're on alert inside the keep.
Mm-hmm. Is there anyone on the outer side of the drawbridge that we can tell?
Not that you see, no. You would assume that there's probably a guard in here operating the mechanism to bring the drawbridge back up.
Yeah, but on our side of the drawbridge, it's not guarded.
No, the two guys that walked out and saw you have already gone back inside.
Okay.
So as we're
Then
moving that way, I'm gonna ask, who all can go invisible?
Well, Soren can.
Soren
And
Lawrenson can.
I could turn someone invisible.
So I've got a crazy plan that might just be wacky enough to work, boys. So
Okay.
Soren can fly, right, buddy?
Soren can in fact fly. He does have his
And
dragon wings.
and so Soren could make himself invisible, and Cole, you could make Loomis invisible.
Mm-hmm.
And I still
Since they haven't
have,
seen this.
yeah, and I still have this potion of flight. Maybe the two of them could fly over the gate, incapacitate the guards that are using the drawbridge, and let us in.
So, Cole,
No violence.
as Soren, or as Torka says this, you recall very clearly that you had a very powerful lich tell you that she will not tolerate violence in her realm.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Well, I still don't know that you couldn't.
But you guys could
Around in there.
invisibly look around and see if you could find Daravan Abilene while we
maybe.
parlay at the gate.
That's a good idea.
So we can still do the flying invisibly approach.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
All right, so the plan is you're going to split the party. Two of you are going to approach the drawbridge. Is that correct?
Yep.
And then the other two are going to try to find a way inside.
Well.
Yeah, and try to find where Mr. Abilene is.
Okay. I'm not going to discourage you from splitting the party, but I want to inform you that if you do split the party, the people who go inside are probably going to be involved in the rest of the session, and the two who are trying to approach the drawbridge to talk to the guards or whatever, probably not going to have a lot of playtime left this session.
I would be okay with that, but are you advising against that? Maybe we
No,
should
no, no.
get
I'm
somebody
just
else.
letting you know. If the two of you that are going to head inside will actually get to play much more than the other two.
No, I understand that.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
if the goal
that's where
though,
this.
well, I mean, the goal could also be that the two that go inside try and open a door for the other two,
Open the drawbridge or some, get
or the
us in
side
somehow.
door or something. I
Mhm.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's gonna go
So they
invisible if we do this?
they could open the drawbridge without attacking the guards since they're invisible. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Torka can swim underwater and hold his breath for a long time. I mean, he could try and work on that side door. Try and sneak over there and work on the side door. But I don't know what that leaves Cole with. I'm just trying to
Well,
figure out a way to get us in there. So wait, out of character, Trey.
Mhm.
Clearly, this is all just out of character. But
Okay.
so I'm well aware that violence will not be tolerated from us.
Yeah.
By
If
the
you attack
Lich.
these dudes, you run the risk of pissing off a lich.
Yeah. So no, I'm well aware that we don't want to do that. Do they live by the same rules?
Yes, they have the same agreement. It's why
It's
when
why they can live here.
it's why General Vemerov, when she attempted to kill you, did not do so in the sepulcher.
That's right. That's why she took us away.
It's why she took you back to Rollville Manor. Yeah.
So if we just appear, if we go into their home, they run the risk of bringing down the wrath if they attack us.
Yes.
Okay.
They have the same standing order from Lady Calpurnia that you guys do. No violence in my domain.
Is it a violent act to break down a door?
No, that's not hurting anybody. That's not
Okay, so it's
breaking
violence
down a
against
yeah,
a
breaking down a
person
door is not an
or
open
a being.
hostility. Yeah.
Okay.
It would be
Okay.
assaulting somebody, stabbing somebody, killing somebody and spitting on that son of a bitch, etc.
Okay. Okay, I'm cool with that. Okay.
Stabbing your pick
Okay.
into some dude's head and then channeling in divine smite, etc., etc.
Okay. So Loomis, if I make you invisible, I can only do so for up to 1 minute. So what if you and Soren just try to lower the drawbridge as fast as you can without hurting anyone? And when it's lowered, Torque and I could run across the bridge before they get a chance to raise it back.
Okay. I'll be glad to try that.
And
you,
if that
Do you want to make
doesn't work,
any kind of contingency plans?
yeah, I was going to say, if that doesn't work, then look for some other way to get us in. And if that doesn't work, then try to find Deravan Aveline without hurting anybody.
Can Soren be invisible for a while?
He can be invisible for 1 minute.
I am back.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
he's visible.
We're glad you're here. You haven't missed much.
Oh, good.
You did like
Gentlemen,
something. Like,
gentlemen, I think maybe we should just walk in there.
Well, the drawbridge is down.
well, they.
I mean,
yeah,
wave at them.
drawbridge.
Let's wave at them. Get their attention.
You don't see anybody
Sounds
from
good.
on the outside from where you are. You saw those two dudes earlier,
Okay.
who you
Mhm.
made very little attempt
Okay.
to actually hide from, who saw you and then went back inside.
Okay.
But other than that, you
Oh,
don't see
okay.
anybody out like on the battlements or anything like that.
Okay.
So Soren, you may not have seen
Yeah.
when you were hiding there, but we saw some guards, and they saw myself and Torka. And what we're thinking is that we'll walk right up to the drawbridge and try to parlay with them. And while we're distracting them, you flying invisibly, if that's possible,
Oh,
and
right.
um, along with Loomis, who between Torque and I, we can make fly invisibly for only a short time, 60 seconds. The two of you could get there and lower the drawbridge before these guys know what's happening. So that's
Okay.
our plan so far.
Cool. I will.
But
I'll,
if it doesn't work and we get separated, look for some other way to let us in. And if that doesn't work, just look for Daravan Aveline in there somewhere.
Okay.
But
Cool.
don't attack anybody. Whatever you do, don't attack anybody. You can like knock down doors.
Gotcha.
And you can, you can assault the building, but not the people.
Use
Will
restraint,
do.
Cole explained to Soren.
Come on, little dragon.
Okay.
Post us in here.
Be mighty.
By the way, I'm pretty weak. I mean, I'm very weak.
You guys,
We took a long rest.
you took a
not
short
long
we
rest.
did?
You
A
did not
short
take
rest.
a long rest because you cannot take a long rest until a full 24 hours is completed.
Okay, gotcha. All right, cool.
Or 16
All right,
hours.
short
pardon
rest.
me.
But
Yeah, you
Trey
guys
rolled
already.
dice for you.
Yeah, I rolled
Oh,
your hit
good.
dice for you. You got
you,
up to
thank you.
35. You have 5 hit dice left.
Okay, cool. Okay, so all right. I guess I will I will and I'm flying by myself. Is that what you're wanting me to do?
No, I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah,
with
make
Loomis.
go with you.
Yeah. So I'll carry Loomis.
No, I
Okay,
got a
and
potion.
Loomis
No,
is
he's got
wearing
way to
heavy
fly.
armor, and you're not really all that strong.
okay, so I can't fly Loomis over.
No, I'd have
No,
to-
he has a way to fly.
Let me look at.
We've
your-
rigged
Oh,
it.
okay, gotcha. Okay,
Let me look at your strength score.
Wait, how am I flying again?
I have a potion of flight.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
literally have a 10 in strength. Chris said you're not carrying a dude in
Okay.
armor.
No.
yeah, that sounds fair. Okay, so I will. So how are you gonna make Loomis fly and potion? Okay.
I'm gonna make him invisible, and
Okay.
Torka, after Torka gives him the potion of flight,
Okay. Cool.
shoves it down his throat. But
Mr.
the
DM,
invisibility only works for 1 minute, so you guys gotta get
Okay.
over there and get us in while we get to the front. and
Okay.
distract.
We'll do that.
I
That
would
sounds good.
argue that if Soren ate his elf meat, it would make him strong enough. To
Yeah,
carry.
where did you get elf meat?
I can't remember. I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, maybe that. Oh, you know what? I bet you I got in Luteska. I don't know. So elf
It's
jerky.
supposed to be
I don't
elf-
remember you guys getting so hard up for protein that you had to slaughter an elf.
No, I think it was the food
It
that,
was-
that we got from Luteska.
Hey,
Yeah,
Chris.
yeah.
Dale
From the
Dale
Yonti.
has elk meat. Dale has elk meat on his
Yeah.
character sheet, so
You
I'm
have
guessing this
elf
is a
meat.
typo.
Yes. Your elk meat became elf meat.
We had this talk. We don't eat things that have culture and wear pants.
Yeah, no, we don't
Where's
eat things that wear pants. Yeah.
right.
Oh God.
So, just to go over this, the plan is Torka is going to give his potion of invisibility
Yep.
over to Loomis, and then
Just put-
Cole is going to make Loomis invisible.
No,
I'm giving
I'll get the
him some
potion of
fly.
flight.
Oh,
Potion
the
of
potion
flight,
of
yep.
flight. I'm sorry.
Yep.
So, okay. So, the potion of flight from Torka to Loomis. Cole's going to make Loomis invisible. And then Soren is going to fly and make himself invisible.
Yep.
Now, what are Cole and Torka? What are you two going to do?
We're gonna march quickly right up to the front gate and yell, "Oi!
Let us in.
All right, so let's go ahead
We
and
want to speak to the general. Tell the general we're here."
let's go ahead and do the transfer of goods first.
I have
So,
removed
Okay.
the potion off of my sheet.
Loomis, you consume the potion of flying,
Okay.
which I think for you lasts an hour. Let me look.
Fine.
Why do I feel like Loomis is gonna yell "suckers"?
Yeah, so you have a flight equal to your walking speed for an hour, and you do have the ability to hover in place.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
Like
Cole,
superhero hover.
I'm marking
yes.
off the spell slot for the greater invisibility and casting.
All right, and then
Money.
Soren, you've already got the ability to fly with your dragon wings.
Yep.
And we already said retroactively, since it's changed in the new player's handbook, that you've just always had wings and you've always been able to fly.
You bet.
All right,
It
so
still feels new.
Yeah, I like that better.
you cast greater invisibility on yourself, or do you cast in
Yep.
regular
Yep.
invisibility, or what do you cast?
Greater invisibility.
Okay, so that's only going to last you for 1 minute,
Okay.
FYI.
Gotcha.
All right,
All
so
right.
Soren and Loomis are going off to try to find a way inside this castle, while Torka and Jimmy Jack,
Jimmy Jack.
Cole, go off to try to talk their way into or past the closed drawbridge. Soren and Loomis,
Okay.
bear in mind, you're only invisible for a minute each. So, it, talk to me a little bit about what you're trying to do.
We're gonna try to find the the levers, to be able to uh, pull where the wheel will, uh, let the chain go,
The drawbridge
and
mechanism.
yeah, yeah, the drawbridge mechanism.
So
Thank you.
on
And
your
and pop
first,
pop
hang
it.
on. On your first
Yeah.
pass, you're pretty sure the drawbridge mechanism is inside the keep.
Okay. And uh, make a we'll fly on down.
Yep.
Okay, so you're flying down to the top
Right
here.
on the
Yeah.
top over
Well,
it.
Okay, all right. And explain to me what you do when you land.
I'm gonna look for any door that goes into there. I guess in this case probably a trap door, and then go down, or any kind of staircase and go down.
You do not find any kind of trapdoor or any manner of entrance
It's a
into the
solid
keep.
roof.
Yeah, it's a solid roof.
Okay.
You see
Then
these window slits, but they're not big enough for you guys to get through.
go down into the courtyard that's
What about this
down
little
here.
hole
Whoa, whoa,
right
whoa, whoa,
here?
whoa, whoa! What? I
Yeah.
like how you're just adding stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the courtyard and knock on the door. There's no
That's
courtyard. This
Christopherness.
is just all like solid up here.
What about this hole right here?
This is where the drawbridge has raised up. This part's covered.
Okay.
Gotcha. Then we have to fly over
Okay.
and come down into the courtyard, and if there is a courtyard,
There's no
and
courtyard.
then
There's no
What
courtyard.
the
about?
whole thing solid all the way around.
Solid.
Okay, then I'm gonna fly over here and see what's over here.
You
Is there a
see,
boat?
you
Is
see
there-
that dock. Yeah, it looks like there's a little boat over here, but you see the same door that the guards exited through when they saw you earlier.
Okay, well, I
And
can grab the
Loomis, as
boat.
far as you can see from where you've looked around this thing, this may be the only door
Okay,
other
well,
than the drawbridge.
can I grab the boat and pull it across?
Sure. Where do you want to pull the boat across?
I mean, over to where my buddies are.
All right. So yeah, you pull the boat over, and as you come over here, pulling the boat over, your invisibility wears off, and Soren, your invisibility wears off.
Okay. Um, And cool. Looks like there's no way in other than the drawbridge and to the side. So either I blast our way in, or we with on the door on the drawbridge and try to loosen it, or we just go around the side.
Yeah, maybe we can. All the four of us can try to bust that door in, or pick the lock on that door. Or, now that we have this boat.
I'm for the side door, I guess.
All right.
All right. And Cole and Torka, there was no reply to you yelling outside.
Hmm.
You guys kind of yelled out, "We fart in your general direction," and nobody came out or poked their
Fishing
head
them
out of
off.
of an arrow slit or anything like that.
How long would it take for us to build a rabbit out of the surrounding
Lover.
uh, surrounding trees?
I don't
All right,
think
I'm all for the boat.
I don't think any of you have carpenter's tools.
Let's see.
No.
Oh gosh, no.
So it would take considerably
I'm
longer.
I'm an aristocrat, for God's sakes.
I've got hand axe.
Neat.
There you go. That's a start.
Um,
We've cut it down to 2 years.
All right, so the plan is to take the boat and go over here. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is.
I'm just going to drag you guys over there because, damn.
Because damn.
All right. So you move the boat over here. You tie it off on the dock. Get out. Do you go up to this door? Do you examine the door? What are you
Yep.
guys doing?
yes, we'd like examine the door, the handle, the
Oh.
hinges.
How big is this boat?
It was big enough to fit all four of you in there. It would not have fit anybody else.
Is it super heavy? I mean, could we drag it up out of the water onto the deck?
Yeah. Actually,
I almost feel like who are the strongest of us? Me and Loomis?
yeah, probably you and Loomis, but the two of you could easily
Sure, it
lift it.
isn't me.
I almost
Easily,
feel like we should hold the boat up over us as Soren and Stokel Jimmy with the lock and stuff. I mean, if they start throwing stuff down at us,
You're using it as a shield.
yeah, like they could start throwing hot oil on us
or poop.
or poop. I don't know. It just seems thematic cool.
All right.
Okay.
Coming.
All right. So Loomis and Torka lift the boat up to use it as a shield, while Cole and Soren examine the door. So
Okay.
you're in luck in that the door does appear to be locked. It does not appear to be barred, for example, from the other side. It does appear that that there was a lock that was fastened from the inside. So it is something that, for example, you could try to pick if you wanted to.
You want to try, Cole?
I've never really been into that, but I guess I'd give it a shot.
My mom said that
It gets out its.
that'll make me go blind.
Mm.
Does anybody have thieves' tools?
Don't be picking lock,
Mm-mm.
boy.
Mm-mm.
No.
Cole, do you?
Nope.
Soren?
Oh gosh, no. Goodness no.
All right. Well,
He's got a rapier.
the difficulty as you try to use like a dagger or something like that and not a proper set of thieves' tools is going to go up. So you've got to get,
Yeah.
you've got to make a, it's going to be a deck. Let me see. Yeah, it'll be a dexterity check. And you've got to get it's a DC of 18.
Okay.
You can do it.
Cole is usually pretty good at trying things for the first time, but not this time.
So while you're
Guys,
trying to jimmy this lock, you break your dagger in the lock.
oh,
Cheap
man.
dagger. You get here. Take this one. It's a lot
Stupid
better.
dagger.
It was his favorite dagger.
Man. No, I'm changing it on my character sheet to broken dagger.
Mm.
Guys, this thing is really locked. And now it's got this piece of a dagger in there. I don't think I'm going to be able to pick it.
Okay. All right, stand back, everybody. I'm gonna blow apart that the lock. And
Cole,
and
as someone who has seen Soren blow stuff up before, you're pretty
Yeah,
sure
I stand.
you're pretty sure this is going to be very loud.
Well, why don't I
Mhm.
try to see if I can bash it in?
oh, okay. Whatever, whichever way you want to go. All right. I'll step back.
And I'm gonna kick it a couple times to get a feel for how solid it is.
Okay, it does appear to be pretty well made. And you think, knowing what you know of this realm, that's probably part of the spell. It's probably in such good shape because it's actually created from magic. And so you try to kick it real hard. You're making a shit ton of noise, by the way.
Okay.
But give me an athletics check.
Okay.
So with a 10, you kind of kick it, but nothing really happens. Torka, he looks like one of those Kansas City showgirls.
Oh, I think I can. Got something with remarkable athlete. I don't know. Here, hold on. Sorry.
Well, that 10 is a natural 1 for him.
That's not considered a saving throw. No. No. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. All right. Fellas, that door's pretty solid.
I mean, we could use the boat to battering ram the door open.
You sure you don't want me to blast it? I mean, we're just making a
guys,
noise.
when I kick the door, it feels like it's because of this realm. It's fortified by a magic force. So you're welcome to try, but I'm not sure if that's gonna.
Let's blow it open with let's Soren blow it open.
Okay, I'll stand back.
And
All
don't
right.
forget, if
I'll stand way back.
If all goes awry, Loomis, you can still fly for a while.
Okay, well, I levitate in the air over the water, back a little bit.
No, you're
Keeping
not
my eye
gonna
up on the top where to see if there's anybody up there looking over.
Yeah, you don't see a soul out here.
Okay.
It's almost
All
like
right.
everybody in the keep has probably been alerted to the fact there's people outside, and so they're all kind of probably all huddled together waiting to jump somebody.
Or hello, can we come in? Let's ask them if we can come in. Well, should we just ask them, fellas, if we should come in?
We did. They didn't answer.
All right.
While y'all were invisible flying around.
Okay.
All right. Stand back, everybody. Stand back. And I will firebolt the locking mechanism and probably everything else that's around it.
As just a standard mundane item, this thing has an armor class of 10. You have to make an attack roll and get at least a 10 in order to hit it in a way that will affect it.
All right. And I'm standing back at least 5 feet, so I can not do it at a disadvantage. And here we go.
Burpee.
19 hits the door. The door disintegrates with a fiery crash. It is very loud. And you see
we're home.
You see stairs leading down into darkness.
All right. Make our way.
Good job, Soren.
Charge!
Is there
That's
actually
your cue. Yeah, he's like pointing the way for someone else to charge.
Is
there
there what?
actually door pieces, or did it literally magically disintegrate?
It's in pieces. It's in
So
pieces.
I mean, are those like? Could I pick up a piece of wood and carry it as a torch?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up a sizable piece. I'm gonna set
I've
the
got
boat
torches.
down on the dock that we're standing on. I'm gonna pick
Torka,
up
I
a
have
sizable
torches if
piece.
you want torch. If you want a torch.
I got torches too. This just seems kind of.
Torque's like, I got one in my hand right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
And
got a torch.
he's holding up a flaming piece of wood.
Let's go.
All right, I need a marching order. Who's going
Um,
first?
I guess
Next to last.
Torka
I'll
will
go
go
first.
first.
Okay.
I'll go second.
Oh, okay. Torka's
I'll-
going first. Loomis is going second.
I'll go
Stokel is going
third.
next to last. And what, Soren?
I'll go last then. There
Okay.
we go.
All right. So, Torka, as you start to head down these stairs, you hear what sounds like whispering from below. And about 15 feet ahead of you, you can see where the stairs end and it kind of opens up to the right, like it's going off into another room, but you hear voices from where you are.
Multiple voices, clearly.
It's at least two people. And it sounds like they're having a discussion about waiting to jump whoever they see first.
Okay.
And that you also hear them say, if they keep making noise like this, and one guy actually refers to all of you as stupid. And he says, if they keep doing stupid things like this, making this much noise, they're going to wake everybody else up, and we won't have to worry about this. But hopefully we can at least kill a couple of them when they come down these stairs. And the other guy's like, yeah, I think that's a good idea. We'll just be real quiet and wait for them. So, Torka, you know now that there are people waiting to do violence on you in another room, waiting for you down below. What would you like to do?
But only Torque knows this.
Torka's the one that heard it right now.
Okay.
And we will transition over to the other map. You guys are up here.
So I heard that from here.
You heard it from roughly down here. Yeah. Off to the right, down below.
Yeah, but I mean, I just don't see how I can actually talk to my... Orca's gonna do the really cool, like...
Wait.
Go ahead.
Can I take an action?
Yeah. You see Torka. It looks like
So-
Torka's listening to something, Cole.
Okay, I'm going to put my hand in the middle, like a soccer team, and motion for my comrades to put their hand in the middle too.
All right, Torka.
Okay.
Cole wants to hold hands. What do you do?
Torka is a kinder, gentler Torka, so while he's gonna look surprised, he'll take the bait and put his hand in the middle.
Loomis puts his hand excitedly in the middle.
Soren?
All right, team play.
If I can, yeah, I'll get close. I'll get close. Put
All
my
right.
hand in there too.
All right.
Okay. Cole is going to cast Rary's telepathic bond. It doesn't actually need to touch you guys, but it was more thematic. It's
You
cinematic.
notice as he's touching you,
Um,
he's also covering your hands in little bits of eggshell. Some of it bird, maybe some of it turtle, maybe some of it alligator. Who knows where he got to? It's a little stinky.
Torka's offended by the turtle shell bits.
Yeah. So with this, assuming you're willing, all of you can speak telepathically to each other, so we could talk in the dark without moving our lips.
Hang on, this
And this.
creatures with intelligence scores of 2 or less aren't affected. Let me look at Soren's sheet real quick.
Oh yeah, check it.
No, I'm kidding. Soren's got over 2
Well
intelligence.
played.
Okay, so then Cole's gonna say to them, but in their minds, we're on the same team now. That we can talk without other people hearing us.
Ooh, this is cool.
Right.
I like this. Hey, Torka, are we ready to go down the stairs? Oh, go ahead.
I clearly
If
heard.
you say "milady" with your mind and not your lips, it will probably end the spell. I'm just saying.
Oh. Well, thanks for letting me know.
Exactly.
I like how you guys already build the fail in.
We're a DM's favorite.
It's on it. It automatically breaks Cole's concentration. Do you guys want me to? Do you? How do we want to do this?
Torka
I'm
hasn't
gonna
go down.
alert
Torka hasn't
everybody
expressed
what
to
I
you
heard.
yet what he heard.
Yeah, I'm alerting everyone to what I heard. Guys,
Ah,
think there's at least 2 waiting for us at the bottom of the stairs. And they've made it sound like a lot of people are not alerted to us yet, that they're still sleeping. But if we make a lot of noise, we'll wake them up.
well,
Yeah.
then we won't do that then. But
Yeah, we can talk without making noise. That's pretty cool.
But what would they do to us if we went down there?
Well, they said they would kill us.
they're not gonna kill
But-
us. I think it's a.
know.
I think it.
We're
There.
heroes.
It's a line. Yeah, yeah. But well, no. I'm just saying that. I think they're trying to provoke us to attack. I think that's what's happening. So if that's what it is, don't take the bait. I mean, if they make the first move, maybe we'll have to deal with it. But right now, I would say don't sweat it. I don't
So
think they're
should
going to
we
attack us.
should we walk down there and confront them, or should we just run past them and look for Daravan?
Torka, as
We could definitely run past them.
Torka, as someone who listened to the conversation and the tone from earlier, I'm going to give you a freebie and say that you think like this may be a situation to A-team this shit. Send somebody in, maybe invisible, maybe, I don't know.
I was gonna ask what your invisible mechanics are, because
So
these guys sound like they might really mean business. Could one of y'all maybe get invisible and go check it out?
Yeah, I could. Yeah. And then I'll see if they really do mean business. And but I really do think that it's just they're lying. They're not going to attack us. I'm sure that they know very well, that the great sorceress, will kill anybody that attacks another person in her realm. So I don't see this happening. But heck, I'll go down there, without being invisible, and see how this goes.
Well, how long can you be invisible?
Only a minute, that's all. And so I'd rather not waste a spell on this, because it just I just don't think that they're gonna attack. And if they do attack, fine, they're dead. But
That's a
and
good. That's a good idea. And Cole steps aside for Soren to come past.
Cole,
I'll
give
go-
me Cole, give me an intelligence check.
Okay. A check, not a save. But just
An intelligence check. Just click where it says intelligence. Ooh, Cole.
Wow. He is not super intelligent. That is just a good roll.
So, you're thinking about what Torka said, and it kind of dawns on you. You have no idea how many other people there are down here.
Mm-hmm.
When the guy's like, "Oh, we can wake up the others," you don't know if that's like 5 people or 50.
Mm-hmm.
So, stuff might get pretty dicey.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll point that out to the group. Hey guys, we don't actually know how many are down there. There could be a lot.
Oh, you're right. But once again, if they attack us, they've signed their own death warrant. You
Yeah,
know,
but
and
how
But they could just block our way and keep us from finding
yeah, and how swift
Darivon.
are they going to? Is their attack from the Lich going to come? I mean, we may be dead for a month before she decides to do anything. I
That
think
is
we
a
true.
good
Well,
point.
on here.
well, what I could do is this: is that if there's like 50 of them, that's what fireballs are for. But
God, I love
but so or we could try to do the race by them, thing.
Or we
Shall we
can
try to just race
go
by
and
them?
go check them out.
What's that?
How about you use an invisibility, and I'll come down there loud, but you go ahead of us invisible. So I'll distract them by coming down loud, and you
Yeah,
find out
but
what's happening.
oh, okay, all right. I'll go ahead and I'll make myself. Let me make my
You
way in
can
front.
find the prisoner.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
I
Because
could.
we want to.
I
They could block our way, or they could tackle us, or they could hold us prisoner, and that would thwart our mission.
True. Okay.
And we need to find Daravain.
All
Daravain
right.
Pavillon, I mean.
Okay.
That we do.
All right. I will make myself invisible,
All right.
and then I will make my way down.
All right. So as
Yeah,
you come down, you do see two guards who have their crossbows raised, Soren, pointed in
Cool.
your direction. They can't see you, but they definitely look like, like they're ready for anything. What would you like to do?
Yes, there's definitely a couple of people down here with a couple of crossbows. I say mentally, and they are pointed right in my general direction. And uh, I will race by over to here,
All right.
and then and see what happens. Do they
They
sense my passing?
they keep their crossbows pointed at the corner where they hear Cole
Okay.
coming down the stairs.
Stay back, Cole. Stay back. Maybe I can talk these guys out of this. You want me to
Maybe
try
you
that?
should just. I'm gonna say mentally. Maybe you should look into another room or two and see if
Okay, cool.
you
I'll
see
do that.
bad guys or hostages.
I'll make my way down the out this
Okay.
door.
All right.
And
Now hold
Cole's
back,
gonna
Cole.
stop. Cole's gonna stop at the edge and start breathing really extra hard,
Like
just
a
so
And
it's
then
clear that like
like an obscene
somebody's
caller.
there. Yeah, maybe like an obscene caller. Yeah.
All right.
all right. I'll make my
So
way into the hallway. Go ahead. Yeah.
yeah, Soren, you see the hallway extend further down this way. You see it come to an intersection here, and you also see a door over here, behind which is a foul smell. It smells like sewage. You would assume it's a latrine.
Gotcha. What's over in this direction? Do I see a door over here?
Yeah, there's a door back over here as well.
Got it.
But
All
this
right. I
this
will.
door is more of like a bunch of bars that you can see through, and you don't see anything in there, or you don't see any people.
Uh,
As you're looking down this way, you do see
gotcha.
some people.
Hey, I found a. I had a. See, there's a room around the corner that has bars on it. I'm gonna poke my muzzle through the bars and say, "Hey, uh, are you being held captive in here? We've come to spring you."
And as you call out through the bars, you don't get a response back.
They
Okay.
must not speak. Are they?
But
Okay.
one of the guards kind of looks back over his shoulder suspiciously. One of this guy
I'll
over
go
here.
ahead.
One of the crossbow guys?
No, one of this guy over here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, we couldn't see the ping, but I think.
Oh,
we
I'm
did,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm on the GM layer. This guy over here.
Gotcha.
So Soren, you
Can
can
I
see
op-
down. You can see these two dudes are seated at a table, like a little circular table.
Gotcha. Can I open up this barred gate?
You can try.
Okay, I'll try open it.
So as you reach your hand up to it, your hand kind of clinks roughly up against it and makes it a lot of noise, which is kind of amplified by the fact that you're standing in like a confined hallway. But the
Oh
door
yeah,
doesn't open; it's locked.
gotcha.
And the guard looks back behind him again suspiciously.
I'll go ahead and walk down this way,
Okay.
and I'll crack open this door.
Yeah,
And
and
it has
again, you
an
get that.
awful smell.
You get that foul smell. It literally smells like feces and urine.
Ah,
We
must be a
call that-
latrine. Yeah,
Yeah, confirmed. As you step
Gotcha.
inside it, the smell gets worse.
gotcha. I'll uh leave that door wide open.
Okay.
And then I'll step into here.
Okay. So as you
Quietly?
step into this room,
Hmm.
you see what you would think is probably some kind of food pantry,
Mm,
and you
gotcha.
see two more guards over here sitting at this table. Hang on a minute. I've got to get on the GM layer. There they are. And you can see also ahead of you, there's another door here,
Hmm.
but you see a blonde elf through the bars. This is like the other door that you just rattled. It
Yeah,
looks like this is probably, you're getting the impression this is kind of like a food store slash pantry slash kitchen, and
yeah,
they're using it for other purposes. And so you see this guy back here. He looks like he's been roughed up. He's pretty disheveled. He's got a lot of bruises. Um, looks like he had a bloody nose at some point, and he looks pretty haggard.
okay.
But he's also
Uh,
you can see wearing the robes of an Order Arcanum member.
I found Avelaine. He's just down the hallway so when you come out of the room, you go down the hallway straight to the left, and then there is 4 guards at least. I'm gonna go see if I can spring him. And so I make my way over
Okay.
quietly.
Okay. Give me a stealth check because this guy is already kind of wary to any
Oh yeah,
bullshit.
yeah.
He's heard a door open to the latrine. He heard this door back here rattle.
All right, here we go. 1 stealth check.
So as you try to tiptoe past him, you wind up tripping on a loose floorboard, and you wind up crashing, careening into this gate right here in front of the high elf.
Ah, gotcha.
You make a lot of noise, and now the other
Gotcha.
3 guards are looking back to where they heard that sound. Cole,
I
from where
stay
you are,
perfectly
you
still.
heard a crashing sound and from further down into the complex.
I tripped.
Okay. Cole's gonna just step boldly right out into view and
All right,
say,
and
"You'll want to go get the general."
as you do that, these guys raise their crossbows at you and say, "Don't move."
He'll hold his hands up, but he'll repeat, "You'll want to go get the general."
What do you know about the general?
Oh, we just talked to her. Like we just saw her a few hours ago. We went to her place.
I'm gonna stick my head around the corner and say, "She's lovely."
Cole, give me a persuasion check.
Okay. Cole is good at persuasion, not good at finding his character sheet.
Sorry, I've done that so many times.
We all
So,
have strengths and weaknesses.
as you say that, they kind of lower their crossbows a little bit. And the one on the left says, "You've seen the general?"
Oh yeah, we saw her. We saw her here at the keep. Then we saw her at her Roville Banner place.
You must be the new
We talked to her.
recruits.
Yeah, something like that.
And they lower their crossbows.
So, can you take us to her?
Well, we
Yep.
don't actually know where she is. She left here earlier this morning, but no one has seen her since. She left with a couple of the guards, but we don't know where she was headed.
Huh. I thought she came back here.
I'm gonna say telepathically to Cole, play along and tell him we are the new recruits. See if we can't get some of those cool helmets.
So, where can we get our gear?
Cole, give me another persuasion check.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy's like, yeah, come with me. How many of you are there?
There's 3 of us. Come on, guys.
And so he walks out this way, and you see him come over here, and he pulls out a key and opens this door. He opens the door. There are several chests aligned over here against the wall. And he's like, yeah, just come on over here. You can get, you can find your armor, long swords, short swords.
Torka's
Sweet.
gonna stand in this hallway, and he's gonna see the other guys in the direction of where he thinks Soren went.
So you see these 2 dudes down here?
Uh-huh.
And it looks like they're looking off in this direction.
I'm gonna say, "Hi guys, we're the new recruits." Kind of wave at them, try and get their attention a little bit.
This guy looks down the hall back at you and says, all right, good to meet you. Be on the lookout. We may have an intruder. There may be some
Oh,
sort of
dear.
fuckery afoot.
Torka's gonna say, "Oh dear, let me get a sword." And Torka will come in to here.
All right, so Soren,
Yes.
you are still invisible, but the clock is ticking. You've got
Yeah.
maybe one more thing you can do before your invisibility is going to wear off.
Can I cast it again? Before it wears off, or it doesn't matter.
Hang on, let me
yeah.
look. Are you doing invisibility or greater invisibility?
Greater invisibility.
Do you have the spell slots for it?
Yes, I do.
All right, hang on.
It's like asking for more wishes when you've got a genie.
It's verbal and somatic, so you're going to have to talk. The somatic part's no problem because you're still invisible, but you're going to have to actually, say the spell out loud.
Gotcha. Okay. I am. I got 1 or 2 choices. All right. So, I'm going to. This is what I'll do. Is I'm going to Misty Step.
Okay.
And I'm going to get myself where I can see over in here, where nobody can see me.
All right, so
If I Misty Step.
you're gonna have to Misty Step past him so you can get into the room and then come over here.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, and then get over to this corner where I can be out of sight if I can.
Okay.
Fancy.
Okay. So let me mark off that slot. And uh and I I reappear in while putting a my finger in front of my mouth to try to uh, show him to be quiet, and then also have my other hand out,
Okay.
open palmed, say to try to give a sense that I'm uh I'm here. I'm in peace.
So he kind of sees all this out of the corner of his eye, but you can tell he's trying not to have the guards realize that he's looking at you. So
And
he's definitely aware. You would get the sense that he's aware that like you know, you're telling him not to make any noise or draw any attention.
yeah,
The
I
dragon just appeared.
telepathically can connect with you guys and say that I've made contact. I'm going to see if I can polymorph him, if he'll let me polymorph him into a small bird,
Ooh.
and have him fly to you guys. Um, and I try to
So
go.
Soren,
Yeah,
as you're thinking about that,
yeah.
you realize that these guards can see him through that door,
Oh yeah.
and they were already
Um,
looking this way because you made such a noise at crashing into the door.
let's see. I will try to motion him to come over to to this corner of the room, and
So you see him kind of raise a hand up to his mouth and cough, kind of doubled over, like he's in pain.
yeah,
And then you see him come over here and sit down on the bench.
I'll crouch low, and uh, let's see, and I'm already visible, at this point,
Yeah.
yeah, and so let's see, uh, and so I'll just actually I'll pull out uh, uh, something to write on, and try to write out, unless he has something to write on the desk or something, here.
Hmm.
Is there any writing implements?
He doesn't have anything to write with, and you now that you see him a little bit closer, you
Mm-hmm.
realize that when they tortured him, they broke his hands
Mm-hmm.
and they have sewn his mouth shut.
Ah. Uh, oof. Okay. I'm going to uh, go ahead and write out, that I'm going to polymorph him into a bird, and then so he can fly out into my comrades down the hall, and maybe out of the building if you need to. Yeah. Are you okay with this? You can just nod.
And he thinks about it for a moment, and then he just kind of nods.
Okay. Cool. And then uh, I will uh, I will I'll turn him into a bird.
All right, that will be your last 4th level spell slot, I believe.
I believe so.
All right.
And I'm going to cross that off. And
Oh, that was your last invisible, or that you can no longer turn invisible.
no, I cannot.
Oh.
It gets better. It gets better. I mentally give my friends the image of what the bird looks like, and he should be flying towards you.
So yeah, you see him fly kind of low to the ground where it's a little darker,
And then I step out.
and it gives him
Go ahead.
a little cover. So when you say you step out, what exactly do you mean?
I step out over to here and make some noise to
Okay.
try to cause a little bit of a ruckus,
All
and then
right.
step back over here.
Okay. This guy comes over to the door, and he unlocks it and opens the door wide and steps in, and then immediately looks left and sees you. He raises his
Hey.
crossbow.
I move over to here, and then and have my hands up. Actually, I'll step into this corner and have my hands up,
All right.
and I say, yeah.
And he
Go
yells
ahead
back
and-
in the room, "Oi, somebody come and help me cover this one. The prisoner's escaped."
And
Wait.
then I'll Missy step. Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
Oh,
Sorry.
go ahead. Where are you Misty stepping to?
I'm gonna Missy step. Ooh, let me get my cursor. Let's see, as far as I can see. 1 second. Just getting my ruler.
So, Torka, you've heard that, by the way,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
because this guy said that
And
out loud. And you would have seen from around the corner, you would have seen the bird come down the hallway and go up in this direction.
Torka's
I
gonna
Missy
say
stepped in
something
here.
to the
Okay.
effect of, "Come on, lads, we've got garden to do. Like guarding, like soldier work is afoot, lads."
So, Soren, you're going to have to be able to go here because Misty Step is only 30 feet.
Oh, goodness, thank you. There we are. Cool.
All right. So, Torka, you can see Soren now, who is not invisible. And
And
dudes are moving in his direction.
ready to run when ready to run.
Torka's gonna yell, "We'll catch him when he gets to us, lads. We'll prove ourselves
may
Aye, show your medal.
for the general."
I'm ready to run when you
I'll
let
be-
me, Trey. Let me know when I can run.
Yeah, you're good to run right now.
All right, and I am off and out of
we're all
here.
marching in place. We're all marching in place like we're chasing after him. Get him!
Makes
Alright. Torka, you have watched Soren run out. What do you do? And then Loomis and Cole.
I'm gonna yell, "After him, lads!" And I'm gonna start.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We got him.
Don't let him escape.
Didn't get to get my helmet.
Cole, give me a performance check.
Okay.
Or performance or deception. With you, I tend to go to performance because for you, you're a bard.
Yeah.
Performance is deception.
That's right.
This guy,
Theatrical.
this guy has totally bought it, and he yells out, "Yeah, kick his ass!" All right, what do you guys do?
After that bird.
Catch that pigeon.
Catch the pigeon. Catch the pigeon.
We better jump in this boat. I say telepathically.
Yeah.
Now
All
we're
right.
running into each other like the Three Stooges.
Bunching up at the
Yeah.
door.
I'm out the door.
Yeah, that sounds about on speed for you guys.
I'll tap Loomis's head as I go running.
Let's Biddy Hill into the boat.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so give me just a minute here. Yeah, you
I
got.
fly with the bird, while my mates, clamber into the boat.
Excuse me.
All right. Let me make him a little bit bigger. So Soren, you follow the bird,
Yeah.
who is heading westerly into the forest that you guys came out of, that you walked through about a couple of hours. So you guys see Soren flying off out this direction. Is that the way you navigate the boat?
Sure.
Yes, no?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We want to get to the shore in the direction that they went. Yeah.
All right. So you guys chase after them, and I'm going to put everybody over here just to signify that
And I'm
you
flying
guys.
because I don't have to ride in the boat.
Yeah, you can still fly.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. And as you get a safe distance away, you see the guards now, and not only the guards that you recognize from down below, but you see about 4 dozen others, sort of
Hmm.
all piling out of this entrance on the side onto that dock, looking and pointing in your general direction as if they've been bamboozled.
We
Nice.
just keep rowing. We're after them. We got them.
Don't worry about it. You guys go
So
back.
once you are safely away, and you're in the forest now. You've parked the boat. You've followed after Soren, who's chasing after the bird. The bird has stopped and
Okay.
has come to like a clearing next to
Yep.
a little babbling brook.
If we're out of eyesight of the guards,
Mm-hmm.
I will go ahead and break concentration.
Okay. So
Uh,
Darvan is no longer a bird. He is the high elf that you saw before. Cole, as this man appears in front of you, and Torka and Loomis as well, you can see that his hands are very badly hurt. His mouth has been sewn shut, and it looks like somebody has been beating on him for a while.
Hmm.
Would
He,
healing help him?
I mean, healing's going to help him. It's not going to stop his mouth from being sewn
Yeah.
shut.
can I try to uh, free him of the of the of basically cutting the stitching out?
Do you have a dagger or a small knife of some kind?
Yeah, I definitely have a dagger.
Yeah, you should be
And
able
then
to snip it and then try to carefully remove it enough that Torka might be able to heal him.
yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, Torka will have his hand on like his side of his face, ready to heal.
All right.
I hope
How much?
Torka's gonna say, I hope you're better at cutting stitches than Cole is at picking locks.
All right.
And then kind of
That's fair.
wink at our newfound friend.
And you get the
Just
feeling
kidding,
he
just
would chuckle or smile, except the fact that his mouth is very severely damaged
and he's been beaten for a while.
for a while. Yeah. How much healing do you put into him, Torka?
I'm gonna put in
1 point. Here it comes.
Yeah, exactly. Uh, 19.
You don't want him just going right back down.
Yeah, get 1 point. I'll give him 19.
All right. Very good. And as you heal him, you see his hands improve. It looks like for him they're still a little sore, but it looks like whatever bones were broken in his crushed hands have kind of knit back together. You see the scars in his mouth where his mouth was sewn shut. They close up, and the bruising around his mouth goes away. And he looks at you, Torka, nods, and says, "I thank you very much, not only for healing me, but for getting me out of there. Time
We
is
haven't
of
got
the essence.
yet.
Time is of the
Yes.
essence. We must get back to the prime material plane."
Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
get out of here.
Okay.
Okay. I'll go ahead and adjust the ring to get us back to the manor, and everybody be ready to jump immediately. Okay.
And he holds
We
up
all ready?
he holds up
Yep,
a
I'm
hand.
ready.
He holds up a hand.
Yes. Yes.
And he says, "No, please, allow me." And you see him now
Okay.
move his hands around in an arcane fashion, voice words of magic, and a portal opens up next to you. Soren and Cole, give me Arcana checks.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry, I gotta get my character sheet in the right place.
So,
And then Arcana check.
so Cole and Soren, you're pretty sure what he's doing is a spell called Plane Shift, which is a spell that that you can use to travel between the planes.
Cool.
And he kind of holds that portal and motions you for the rest of you.
Yeah, I'll step in.
I'll step in.
Step in.
I'll stay.
All right. So you all
All
step
right, we've
into the
learned.
portal, and we will pick it up there next time.
All right.
Woo.
So, hang on here. Let me.
We've gotten better at portals.
Yeah, just get us
Good job, team.
a kick-ass mage.
I mean, we fell into this trap right away, but we didn't split the party by missing the portal. At least,
Yeah,
if he's taking us to our deaths, we'll go
yeah,
together.
exactly. He's taking us to a lower plane of hell.
All right. So we will end the stream there. Say goodbye to everyone watching us on YouTube or who's going to watch us on Twitch later. Good night, everybody.
Woo.
Good night, everyone.
Goodbye,
We
everyone
night.
watching
Night,
us on
everyone.
Twitch and YouTube.
appreciate and love you.